This is Moderator, and this is Pick the Topic number 4. This one's a bit more on the serious side, but it was something I was hoping to cover at some point. I will be doing a similar one a few down the line, but not quite the same. The topic was posted by Pedroso Calamero. I really hope I said that right. I'm absolutely awful with pronunciations. And what he wants me to do is talk about my thoughts on religion and how it affects stuff like abortion and same-sex marriages and things like that. What I want to start off by saying is that although I'm not a big believer in religion, I'm a massive believer in faith. I believe that if you have faith in something and that helps you be a better person and makes you stronger, then it's nothing but a positive thing. However, I personally don't follow any of the major book religions. I'm pagan. Somebody has asked me to make a video about being pagan and what that means at a later date, so I will go into that at some point. Where do I stand on... Well, really, I think if you take the Bible by the Ten Commandments, then that's not a bad set of rules to live by. If you can live by them. I think there are a lot of contradictions certainly in certain copies of the Bible. I have a friend who's studying theology, and he would explain why there are certain contradictions. But I'm not going to go into that too much. As far as abortion's concerned, I can understand it under certain circumstances. Would I do it? No. But that's my personal choice. Ever since I've been very young, I've been very aware of being safe and making sure that I was never put into that position. I don't object to it per se, because I do believe there are situations where it would cause more harm to have the child than to not, in sort of situations where it was child abuse or rape, or in situations where it's like a 14-year-old or something like that. I can understand. As I said, I would choose not. I would choose not to, because in my heart of hearts, I believe that at 8 weeks the heart starts beating, and if it has a beating heart, it's alive. So I believe you can take the morning after pill. I've got no problems with that. But I think abortion is something that I couldn't do. I don't object to people's right to choose, but it's something I couldn't do. Same-sex marriage is a big part of why I have a problem with most major book religions. I'm bisexual. I didn't choose to be. I didn't think, oh, it would be really, really cool to fall in love with a girl instead of a guy. I've never chosen who I've fallen in love with. I fell in love with who I fell in love with. And that some of those people were women is part of who I am. And denying that, I think, and saying that for that reason I should go to hell because of how my mind, how I was born. Because I mean, I can go back to being what, 10 or 11 and watching Pretty Woman and having a crush on Julia Roberts, and not that I acknowledged it at that point, because I really did not accept my sexuality properly until I was about 21. And I wasn't open about it until after my dad died in 2004. I very much believe that if two people love each other, and if they want to declare their love in front of the God that they believe in and their family and friends, they should have the right to do that. I would, in my case of marriage, I would like to have a dual ceremony, because I would like to have a pagan wedding, which is a hand fasting, and a registry office signing, and I'd just go and do the registry office signing in the morning, and then have the proper ritual in the evening in a forest somewhere really beautiful. Would be my ideal, or even like flying to like a beach somewhere and it just being you, the person you love, and someone who can legally do marriages. If I couldn't actually have like the hand fasting at the time. So yeah, that's my thoughts on religion and how it affects stuff like abortion and same-sex marriage. But generally, as long as your faith makes you stronger, and as long as what you believe in teaches you tolerance and teaches you respect and teaches you to be good to other people, then I think it's a good thing. So, like I said, I'm not a big believer in religion, but I'm a massive believer in faith, and that if you truly have faith in something positive, then only good can come from it. So that's my thoughts on that one. Thank you very much. I'm going to try and say your name again. I'm probably going to get it wrong again. Pedro Pedroso Calamero. Pedro Pedroso Calamero. Hope that's right. Anyway, I will put your link in the description box, as I do with every one of these suggestions. Thank you very much for the topic, because I did want to do some where it was slightly more serious, so that was quite cool.